Good morning, North Branford, and welcome to the spring edition of the ThunderCenter. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Lev. I can't believe this year has come and gone so quickly. It seemed like yesterday that the football team was suiting up for their first home game.
Oh, I know. Now we are approaching the end of this year, and the spring sports are just wrapping up. One sport that just finished is the tennis program, and I was lucky enough to cover that. The boys and girls tennis team are having a great season so far, with some of their players going to states and shorelines. The boys and girls tennis team is led by Coach Tatora, and he has many goals for his first season.
This year I really want everybody to buy into the process, not to get frustrated, put in a lot of hard work, and so far we're right there. Secondary goal is to really build a program here, to build more of a tennis culture, tennis mindset. I really want to get the team, the girls, to love the sport and start playing year round, and come back next year ready to roll.
Here's senior captains Jordan Franco and Nicole Yeager on how their season's going so far.
It's going really well. The record doesn't really show it, but we're definitely working hard, getting out here every day, hustling. A big thing that we have is team unity, so gotta love that.
Our season's going really good. We're working very hard to make sure all the new girls know what they're doing and can be better for the next season, so that next season can be even more successful.
I hope the team continues to have a successful season with their States and Shorelines run. From T-Bird News, I'm Morgan O'Deese.
Looks like you had a blast playing, Morgan.
Another sport that players had fun playing was golf. Here's Jake Newbig from the bunker with this one.
The North Branford golf team is off to a great start under new head coach Andrew DeCourty. Although the golf team may not win many matches, they have fun doing it. Here's what I have to say about the golf season.
Now this season wasn't too good, but wasn't too bad. We're 1-9. We got our first win against East Haven the other day, 168 to 172. All the guys shot well, and that's what we need to do to win some matches and qualify for states. We've had a couple of different coaches throughout the years, and Coach DeCourty, he's a good guy. He knows a lot about golf, and he seems like he could be able to deal with our shenanigans.
The boys competed in the Shoreline Championship on Tuesday, where we played 18 holes of golf at Stanley Golf Course in New Britain. They're also on the fringe of making the state tournament for the first time in many years, and they're hungry for a ring.
Smash, bang, you gotta hit the ball far, then the crowd goes, then you hear the ooh la 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 la, treat, treat. I want my birthdays all day long, let the bogeys go and say, hey, ooh la 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 la, hey, you wanna play with the pros now? Hey, you gotta hit it in the hole now. Hey, you wanna reach that top?
Best of luck for the rest of the season. I'm Jake Newbig, reporting for ThunderCenter.
That was a pretty sweet drive that Jake had in there.
Another thing that is pretty sweet is Mr. Sweet's Frisbee team. Here's John Pellegrino with more.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets, they be like they go.
After losing 7 seniors and having a successful season, NB Ultimate had much to make up for. Though the record may not be up to par with last year, the team was a competitor for all the opponents they faced. We spoke to captains AJ DeLucia and Peyton Joyner about their goals for the season.
We lost a lot of seniors last year, so we were looking to rebuild the team this year, getting a lot more new players and freshmen to the team so that we could have more depth in our lineup.
Our overall goals were to improve from last season since we had lost so many seniors at the end of last year. A lot of the new players had to step up and fill their roles. Our record this year wasn't as good as we had hoped it to be, but we worked really hard this year and ended up winning 2 out of our 3 games at states this past weekend.
We also asked them what they'll miss most about the sport and the team.
I'll miss being with the team, the bus rides to the games, playing in the games, just overall, the sport. It was a lot of fun.
This is the only team sport I get to play all year, so I'll really miss the team the most and being able to be part of the family.
I also spoke to Coach Sweet to get his insight on their season.
Overall, I think the Ultimate Frisbee season went pretty well. We didn't do as well as we wanted to in terms of wins and losses, but we had a lot of newer players and underclassmen, and we've seen a lot of improvement as a team from top to bottom. We went 2-1 at states, which is pretty good, and I'm looking forward to next season already. In terms of what we'd like to improve for next year, we definitely want to improve on basic ultimate skills like throwing and catching, but also the more intricate aspects of the sport like running specific plays, and to increase our overall athleticism moving forward.
Let's hope that next year they'll hammer the competition. I'm John Pellegrino, reporting for T-Brew News.
It's great to see a program keep growing in numbers over the years.
Another sport that has been growing in numbers in this town is lacrosse. The boys lacrosse team was ready to compete this year, and here is Lev with the story.
Think it's a game.
I came up from nothing, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it on my own, check out my neck, check out my wrist, yeah.
I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich. I swear every day we lit.
Yeah, every day we lit, yeah. You can't tell me. Yeah.
Led by a senior-heavy squad, the North Branford boys lacrosse team was eager to start this season. The boys fought hard every game, finishing with a 6-10 record. This is what senior Nick Crowda and Nico Somo had to say about the season.
I think some of my goals would have to be to make playoffs, shorelines, and just to have a memorable senior year.
The main goals for the season were to make shoreline tournament and the state tournament. We got to play hard, win at least 7 games to make state. I'm going to miss playing with all my teammates, practicing every day, game days.
Coach Carpenter also gave us his insight on how the season is going.
The seniors are a different group of guys that we got this year, and you know they bring a nice lighthearted side to practice, and they can bring an easy feeling to it, and when they need to, they can really buckle down and take care of business. But they're a good bunch of guys that are there to support their team. They've been there, to help build up this program. They've been here for 3 years, so this is the first group I've had that all the years they've played have been at the varsity level. So it's a special first for me.
For next year, the team looks to improve with a talented underclassmen squad. I'm Lev Torgerson, reporting for ThunderCenter. The girls lacrosse team has been on a roll this season. Charles Walcott has got the details.
The girls lacrosse team are having a great season so far. They have clinched a spot in the shoreline and state tournament. The girls lacrosse team are having a great season this season with a record of 11-2, led by senior captains Mackenzie Kaiser, Sid Hogan, Steph Seymour, and Meredith Johnson.
The goals for our season this year were definitely to clinch a spot in the state tournament and also the Shoreline Conference, and we've pretty much locked in our spot for the Shoreline and the state tournament, so that was a big part of this season.
I think what we're most proud of these past 4 years is the growth that my class and I and our underclassmen have brought to this program. Like freshman, sophomore year, we came in barely winning any games, not even qualifying for states, and now we're one of the top teams in our conference and in the Class S ranking. So I think we're really proud of that and the record that we had this year.
The girls lacrosse team are looking to strike in the shorelines and do some damage in the state playoffs this year.
What I'm gonna miss most is the team unity and how we have so many girls on the team and it doesn't really matter. We all get along great and we work together, and seeing as we're 11-2 this year, it really shows how we've accomplished everything together as a team, not individuals.
This senior class is a very special group. When they came in as freshmen, we started rebuilding the lacrosse program here. We kind of wiped the slate clean and we started with basics. And every year they've grown as players into the exceptional players they are now. They're the heart and soul of this team. They're silly and fun when they need to be, and we have fun with them, but then they're serious and push the team when we need them to do that as well. It is really their drive to succeed and their push to be so strong that has led the team this year and has contributed to our success. And I think they've been great leaders as well, so I think they're going to leave their mark on the underclassmen and help continue their legacy through. But they've definitely been a huge part of this team this year, and we're going to miss them a lot.
What I'm going to miss the most is seeing my friends at practice every day and just being a part of this team because everybody's great. And I'm just going to miss playing this sport.
Good luck in tournament play, girls. Reporting for T-Bird News, I'm Charles Walcott.
Nothing like springtime with America's pastime, baseball. Here is Connor Pollock on the diamond giving you the recap of the baseball season.
The North Branford varsity baseball team finished with a record of 4-16 this year.
Yeah. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal to the gas. Going so fast, hope I don't crash. One fall smooth, that could be my last. All these horses in my car got me going fast. I just wanna do the dash, put my pedal.
I got the opportunity to talk to head coach Billy Mitchell as well as senior captains Derek Candelora and Gio Tirolo and got their opinions on the season.
It was a little disappointing. We have what I consider a pretty good team, pretty good pitching staff, but we had some bad breaks here and there, and some guys missing games. Looking forward to a good season next year. We got a bunch of guys back, a bunch of upperclassmen that are going to play right away. We got some good pitching, some younger guys coming in, the freshmen. We got 3 freshmen that are good pitchers, and we should be okay next year.
My favorite part of the season was going out to practice every day with my teammates and just having a good time.
My favorite part of the season was the HK game, definitely. It's one of the best teams we play every year, and we just play our best against them.
I'm going to miss going out to B-dubs with the team after a win.
I miss a long bus rides with my teammates and just showing up to practice every day.
I was lucky enough to be a part of this great group of guys, and I would like to personally thank all the coaches and players for a great season. Good luck to all the seniors in their future endeavors, and I'm looking forward to a successful season next year. For Thunder Center, I'm Connor Pollock.
Switching over to the smaller diamond, the softball team has been having success in the last few years and have continued with it. Jimmy Auger stopped by, and here's what he's got.
The North Branford softball team had a successful regular season and is looking to extend their success into postseason. They have high hopes after winning the Shoreline Championship last season and making a deep run into the state tournament.
Our goals for the season were to win the Shoreline Championship and to win the state championship.
Well, this year we were looking to build off of what we did last year, winning the Shoreline Championship and making a deep run into the state tournament. Right now we just finished the regular season of 15-5, trying to do the same thing. We got Shoreline starting Thursday, the 25th, and hopefully we'll just keep going, get hot at the right time, and bring that momentum into states.
One of the most memorable moments this year was finishing out the season strong for our last game. Obviously, with the events of Floyd, everyone came together and played a really good game and played as a team.
This year's team will really focus on creating our own identity and team chemistry as well, so we can kind of bond together as a family and take that bond and go game by game into the tournament, because chemistry can also win you big games as well. So that's what we're looking to do, having fun this year, and we'll just see what we have to do to accomplish our goals, one game at a time.
That's it for the Thunder Center.
We want to wish all sports programs good luck in tournament play. For T-Bird News, I'm Lev.
I'm Morgan. Enjoy your weekend.